Welcome back. We are about to hit another milestone today. But before we get started, if you wanted to know what this channel is about, basically I started off with about $1,000, 100, or I'm sorry, 10 at the time. It was about $100 a drip. And so we're doing this to started a drip faucet to fund nonprofits in Southwest Detroit, Southeast Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario. And that's the whole purpose of this channel. Along the way, I'm sharing kind of the journey of not only how the faucet is working towards that. And you can look at prior videos if you want to, see the progress. Feel free to do that. I'm not really looking to grow a YouTube channel or be a slave to that. Not really looking to, get, referral links or anything like that. You can feel free if you want to. I'm happy to, have you use my referral link, but really not pressed by it because doing okay on my own with my own drip garden and drip faucet and animal farm. And, this is just really to help us charities. So I will not ask for anything. I don't have a Discord channel. I don't have a Twitter page. I only have a YouTube channel for this. This is all the only way I'm communicating. And I disable comments, not for two reasons. Number one, I just really don't feel like managing people. I don't want to be anybody's boss. I don't want to be, have bosses. And then secondly, I don't want anybody to get scammed. So knowing that this is the only place that I am communicating about this, if you see anything else or do anything else, or hear from anybody, it is not me. I promise you that. And I'm not asking you for anything. I'm not going to charge you for a Discord or Telegram, whatever, people are charging you for. I'm not your dad. I'm not your janitor. I'm not your priest. I'm not your rabbi. I'm not your pastor. I'm not your uncle. I'm not your brother. I'm not your father. I'm not your septic tank cleaner. I am just a data point. I'm not your friend. Really, you don't know me and I don't know you, and by the way, if you show up to my house, it will not end well for you. I don't care if you heard it from God or voices in your head or whatever that looks like, you're going to have to go back and talk to them when you find out that there's a picnic basket full of knuckle sandwiches waiting for you if you show up on my doorstep. Anyway, we'll keep it civil and keep moving on. So anyway, that's what this is about. And this is where we're going. I just want to show you the journey. So it's Southwest Housing Solutions will be the recipients of all monthly donations that we have until we get to be about $1,000 a day that we're generating from the faucet. And then I'm going to move it to weekly. And I'm just going to pick random, nonprofits in Detroit that are established and just looking to help them out. So I may change it back to once a month and just basically, collect 4 days in a row and distribute that way. But as of right now, that's the plan. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate for you. You can see that yesterday morning is the last time I hydrated. So it's a little bit over the 1%, but again, 1%, baby. This is what this whole thing is about. So I'm gonna go ahead and hydrate for you, let you see that. And while we're waiting for this to click over, my bracket got wrecked. Oh man, just like my Fortune Cows account where I got rugged. I got two of my final four gone. Now I've been in tournaments before where, it's I've still ended up winning, but it's not looking good. But that's all right. It's still fun to watch. And Michigan moved on. A couple of other Big Ten teams moved on, and Ohio State did not move on. So, want the Big Ten to represent, but I'm not overly sad about that one. Anyway, love you, Buckeyes. It's all in good fun. All right, so you see that this transferred over, bumped up, and so here we go. Have 0 team members, and again, this is also to show you that you can do this and grow your account without having any team members underneath it. You don't need it. It's still an awesome, awesome platform. And again, this is not financial advice, so do your own research. I'm going to also show you something else here too. I'm going to jump down to the piggy bank for a minute and just kind of show you what's going to go on, right? I told you, I think I shared with you my last video that I'm changing up my strategy, right? And from what I heard from the AMA yesterday from Forex Shark is that even though I've been, hydrating and feeding the piglets here, you're not going to get credit for it. They took a snapshot as soon as they paused it. And I think you're going to, if you, got your piglets 10 seconds or later after they went live or the countdown, probably going to end up with a little bit more. So I started out with the longer term time lock up here for 154 weeks and started out with 23. And this one was 9 weeks and started out with 28. And you can see that this is far surpassed. So I'm going to go ahead and actually bite the bullet and take a BNB charge for you here, just so that you can kind of see the bonus growth by staking or time locking longer. You'll see what this jumps up to. I'm not going to do the third one, the 3-week one here, just because I don't feel like paying the fees for it. And you see the difference there as well. So. But we'll let this knock over, and there you go. You bumped up to 56 from 52. And this one will go from 43, we'll see here any second there, to 45. So this is far outpacing. So obviously, definitely proof that the longer you go at time lock, the better bonus you're going to get there, right? So anyway, it's good to know. But that being said, as these come off, I'm going to compound, you know, the ones that are not time locked anymore. I'm going to compound for 3 of the 4 weeks of the month, and then I'm going to let them accumulate. And I'm going to basically sell the truffles at the end of that last week that I have not compounded or fed the pigs the truffles. And then I'm going to keep half, you know, just to, you know, realize some income. And then the other half, I'm going to start every month, basically the maximum time locked, stake that there is here, which is 149,299%. And I'm going to do that every month. So basically I'm building up a funnel of monthly, projects that are coming up. And again, realizing that I'm still compounding 3 weeks out of the, month here as well. So anyway, that's my new strategy, and that could change as well. So just wanted to show you that. And let's take a look at the drip garden here, see how many I got waiting. Okay. So now we have 3990 in terms of my plants grown. I'm going to go ahead, even though I'm probably going to miss out on a little, actually, let me see here what I'm looking at. I'm going to go ahead and compound it just so you guys can see it. So we are now officially going to be at, I think, 4,000 right on the button. Yeah, there's 10 of them. So we'll be at 4,000 right on the button. So we'll go up here. And again, this is getting fun, man. This is even, I don't even really care about the price fluctuation, because again, the way that this thing is set up is that if you keep compounding and you get to a certain level, you're going to far outpace the plant decay, right? So it behooves you to, there we go, 4,000. Again, this should be encouraging to you, because again, I put a decent chunk in, but again, you can start from the beginning and watch the first videos that I started sharing the drip garden on and see where I was versus now. Think about it like 25 bucks, or 12 bucks on occasion. Whenever I have some dust that I'm trying to, if I have enough to, get more plants, I go ahead and do that, but not significantly. I haven't made any significant deposits. So there we go, 4,000. This should be encouraging to you all. And let me go over here and refresh and just kind of see where we're at with things. I love drip garden overview, by the way. It shows you your piggy bank, your drip as well. But anyway, now I'm down to 10 minutes and 47 seconds. So in a couple of days, I'm going to be basically generating 6 plants an hour, which is awesome, right? And again, the goal is to get that thing just cranking, right? So, again, if I'm at 4,000 right now, and it's right now at the current price with drip is in the 40s last time I checked, 191 bucks a day, right? And again, I'm almost 6 an hour and 133 plants per day there. So, again, if I double that up, that should technically, depending on the plant decay, put me, at about 380 bucks, right? And some change, right? And so when I get to 12,000, right, you'll see that I'm going to be, triple this number, right? And that's the goal. And I'll just show you, I didn't update. Actually, I'll just go ahead and update this since I'm right at 4,000 on the button. I'm not going to update the percentage. But you can also see, I'll calculate this. And again, I put it on null, so it's not dollars. I'm actually calculating plants. And so monthly, you can see how quickly this thing is going to grow. At the end of April, I should be at 13,000, right? Which is a little bit more than, 3 times what I'm currently at, right? Which, like I said, would put me at $500 and some change, right? So this is at the end of April. You can see how quickly this compounds. I'll go to weekly because that shows you how quickly, right? So about every month, it goes up about 1,000, and then it really starts to take off, right? Once I get to, that middle of May here, I'm pumping out about 5,000, plants growth if I just keep compounding. And that's the name of the game. This is what this is all about. So anyway, you gave you a good look there. And I'm actually going to show you, let me switch, connect a different wallet. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to switch over to my main account and let you guys, see I want to compound there because I'm hyper compounding, right? Just so you know, every time I get 4, 5, 7 plants, I go in and I compound. I'm not sitting at my computer because I'm making pretty good clip right now in terms of number of plants that I'm generating. So, and I don't stress out about it, right? Anyway, let me disconnect this, and then I'm going to switch back to my main, and then I'm going to log in, and I'm going to actually compound because I wanted to do that, because I also want to do something else. I want to be a good citizen of the ecosystem here, right? So I'm at about 0.4 here. So I'm going to go ahead and hydrate that. I did something just to kind of experiment, right? I went in and I messed around with the the reservoir, and I put some, some B&B dust that I had in there, and just got a few. But the more I've been listening and reading about this, the more that I'm seeing that you can see the updates there. So I should be by the end of the day, when I compound it again in the evening here. Again, every 0.25 or greater, I'm compounding, right? So it's going to get me to a higher level, but I should be at 135 before the day is ended. But let's jump over to the reservoir, because I got some B&B, and I'm going to actually, buy one, which gives me not a lot of drops, but I'm going to be a good citizen, because what I understand about the reservoir is that, the more that we contribute to this liquidity pool, and this generates B&B for you. I'm probably going to take out on Sundays, or I don't do anything on Saturdays. That's my day of rest, right? But after sundown on Saturdays, I will go in and I'll hydrate. What I'm probably going to do is take whatever's accumulated, and I'm going to keep that just to help pay for my fees with B&B. And I did add my 0.5 to my diamond team, and I'll show you that in a second. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this and let you all see this. But again, this should, from all understanding, help with solidify the floor of the drip price, right? So that if we're not going to ever drop back down to there we go, got that in there. So that should show up, right? We should never drop back down to that $6 level if we're being good citizens. And so whenever I have a little bit more, I'm going to, again, add in here, and, you can see that this bumped up, but I'll just give you guys a preview of that going forward as well, just to kind of let you guys see what's going on there. So, and then, the price right now, just to give you a heads up, is at 46 bucks, right? So don't really care right now. I'm just accumulating. And then I will jump over one last time and show you my, let me connect this. Show you my diamond team too, because I did the 0.5, and I'm just collecting on the my diamond team 1, because you can't really add anymore there. You can't recompound. So when it gets, you get a 5% bonus, and this is 1.5 times, and again, it's B&B. So I'm going to just basically every day I'm going to compound when it gets over $1, but I'll collect this just to help pay for fees. But that, most of the time, actually, I'm going to do this once a week also. I'm going to keep compounding, just to kind of build this up, and see what happens there. But that's pretty much it. That's going to do it for everybody. I'm going to cut everybody loose. It's getting a little bit long, but I think everyone likes seeing, where things are, and again, we hit that, the big thing is the 4,000 plant mark. And again, the big encouraging thing, if you're hang in there, right? My son and my brother both have about 100 drip. Shout out to Nitro. They both have about 100 drip, and they've just been compounding, right? Not drip, but plants, and they've just been compounding. And now their times, I think, are probably down to about 5-6 hours now. So be encouraged. Just keep compounding, just like I'm doing. And again, I'll keep showing you my journey here, but you can see just weekly how much this thing is going to grow, and it's going to outpace the plant decay. So anyway, that's going to do it. I appreciate y'all stopping in, and hopefully we'll be at the 4,500 or 4,500 mark before the end of the week, and I'll post another video then. Have a great week. Hopefully you're enjoying some good spring weather, and we'll talk to you soon, and stay hydrated, my friends.